Well, Singy, as we come into this, it's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Ready to go, and now the center fielder, Michael Ciani. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off to the right. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Boom. Throws on to first. One out in the top of the first. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Ooh, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Herrera in his second season, 24 years old, and he was born in Panama. 2 down, nobody on. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Bottom of the first, and now it's going to be Bryson Stott. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Turner now. A big part of the game yesterday afternoon as he knocked in 6. Michaelis keeping an eye on him. Swing and blasts one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Foul ball still 0-2. Stop. Gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Leaping, and he brought it back.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
There goes the runner. And a rope into center field, base hit. The throw in. Coming home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And they tag him out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Here's Contreras now. That one's in there. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The flip to the pitcher covering. 1 out in the second. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. He swings and fouls one off. One out, base is empty. And that one hammered. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame. Nola's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts throughout the year, Boog. He's got multiple seasons with 200.
This one's fair down the line and left. And it's going to be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Harper sizing this one up. He's got it. Out number 2. Here's Nolan Gorman. Swung on, belted. That's back. That's long gone. He circles the bases, and they add a pair. It's 3-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning. And back here in Philadelphia, here's Nicholas Castellanos. Michaelis back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And a base hit into left field. That'll play. And the leadoff man aboard. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-2. Singing, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
Here's JT Realmuto. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 7th home run of the season. And we're level. It's 3-3. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here comes Alec Bohm. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Michaelis, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swings here and blasts one left field, and it's off the wall.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate, and that one is lifted in the air. Ciani under it. And there's one down. This is Bryson Stott. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Trey Turner now struck out swinging his first time. Win. Slings to second.
He's out.
And that's 2. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Nola fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Pereira stands in now and watches strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to the left. Trey Turner gloves it. Sends it across to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Contreras batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. 0-2 now. And that one is inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
And that's a fair ball down the right field line. And that's going to roll a while. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Foul.
Fouled off left side. Runner at second, 2 down. Right through there, got him. And he's registered 3. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying, gone. And it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 4-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 away.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Hit on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first, and Castellanos is out. Max Kepler at the plate. He's already homered in this game. On the ground right side. On to first. That's the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back after this. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Check swing, called strike. Donovan, in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
And a foul ball. The Phillies leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. In the air to left center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 outs, base is empty. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2 the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. This to third, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. A single his first time. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is gone. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 5-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Gorman throws on to first. And they get the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now Bryson Stott. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Second home run of the inning for them. And they add a run. It's 6-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
2 outs, nobody on. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. That's outside. 1-0. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Boom goes on to first. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. Ciani now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Stop to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now it's Ivan Herrera. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. Nootbaar off of first with 2 away. And a base hit into right center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Contreras in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
And the strategy of winning a ball game when you can make that pitcher work a little more exposed.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Bryce Harper. Michaelis back to work. And there's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Kyle Leahy preparing to come on if needed. Liberator also getting ready. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one ripped. Ciani going back. Got it. Great leaping catch.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly. So that was awesome.
Schwarber, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos, 1 for 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 8-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Let's break out the stats. One down. And now for the Phillies, Max Kepler. And that one hit to first. And that squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And he makes the catch. Contreras steps on the bag and he gets back to the. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the DH, Alec Burleson. Swings through that one for strike one.
You know, these cards, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Donovan now at the plate as he thought about that one but held back.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time. He legs it out.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Man at first with one gone. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Alec Bohm. That one fouled off. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nootbaar sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's one down. Brandon Marsh now at the plate.
Going, yeah, we in goal mode.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in for the out. Bryson Stott, the next to hit. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Bounce to the right side. Gorman. Out number 3. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now here is Michael Hellman. Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Slice to right, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Punched that ball down the opposite field line. Just barely able to keep it fair. But once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's the center fielder, Michael Ciani. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Got him. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fast.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Marsh right there to make the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 8-5.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Herrera in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he keeps bottom of the 7th. Here's Trey Turner. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Nabs it. 1 up, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Liberator,
a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now the 0-1. Liner caught at second. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. Welcome back. As we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Alvarado.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Whipped to right center. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in. Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man at second. Towards first, and that's a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Makes the catch for the 2nd out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Fernandez.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's 1 down. So digging in, Max Kepler. On the ground to first, fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now the 0-1. Pulls that one foul. 1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fernandez checks the runner, and they got him.
It's so rare that the pitcher is able to be that quick and make an accurate throw to second base. It's just not a normal thing for him to do, but does a really nice job there of getting it to that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Wynn makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit. Alvarado back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one popped in the air, left field. Kepler makes the grab, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Hellman. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out.
Now a dive at short, fires to first, picked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Hellman over at first with 1 away. Swing and a ball popped up. Boom. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar.
Oh, that's outside.
And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball one.
Right through there for a strike.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. And this one ends with the score 8-4.